The floor
If these
is
are going to go
lava.
out, probably I would.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, now so you understand exactly how to play the game, and for those of you who are new, don't worry about it. I'm sure the people who were going here before have no advantage over you whatsoever. But a few things I do need clarified. The video said that you'll be given 2 cards. This is in fact not true. So what's going to happen is you're going to be given 1 token. It will tell you on one side what team you're on, red or black. The other side will tell you what special power you have. 1 of 4, which I will explain shortly. If you're on the same physical island as someone else, you just have to share with them just what team you're on, just what power you have, or any combination thereof, provided both players agree. If you find someone you don't like very much, you're welcome to go ahead and brutally murder them. That being said, you cannot use your hands or arms to do so, so you can't do this, or this, or this, in order to knock players into the lava. You have to use your hips. So bear that in mind.
That was not a good thing.
Now, in a moment we're going to pass out to you your chips. You're welcome to look at the chip yourself, but you may not share it with anyone else as of yet. And regarding the capital islands, the multiple layered islands, you're right. They're treated as one island and have no special properties about them for the first time you play. Anyways. Alright, so let's see here.
Like your shirt,
You buy it, right?
I know.
If I didn't do it.
Maybe if I sit
Dude,
on
she's
an
slow
island,
as a sloth, isn't
you
she?
can't hit with the, you can't
Yeah,
hit.
but then you don't
Yeah,
have
but
the
if it
time to
sinks.
like,
I
yeah.
do.
Yeah, sure, let him.
You're fast to one person now.
Lessons are best learned through trial.
Is carpool allowed?
I'm sorry?
It's not my team.
No, I'm saying if I went carpool and like started
I hope he's on, wait, he's on yours or mine or both?
I don't know. Well, he didn't see mine because I was like this.
Please don't kill me.
He might be on your team though.
Thank you.
Now, for
So
those
it's
of
a
you,
secret, so.
now, I will also give a very interesting rules clarification because things have changed a little bit since last time. For starters, you may have heard there's a little bit of fuzziness in regards to what you are or not allowed to live out sharing. That has since been clarified. For example, you can make any kind of deal you want to make. For instance, hey, I'll show you both sides of my chip if you kill him. Or other kinds of deals too. For instance, hey, I promise not to kill you if you show me your chip and you let me go through without shoving me. Any kind of combination of deals you want to make is fine. The only thing is they're only binding if they're made on the same island as someone else. So, I can make that deal with you, but it's a handshake deal. If I make that deal with you, it's binding. Bear that in mind. All right.
So then when can you lie?
Whenever you want.
As long as you're not on the one island.
As long as, so I can lie to him because he's
Oh,
not
no,
on
no.
my
You can lie about anything. It's about deals. Is the important
So
thing.
like don't
I'm
kill
totally
me.
on red team. You can trust me. I'm not gonna kill you. I'm not gonna kill you. I'm not gonna kill. That is allowed. What you're not allowed to do is, hey, you want to show tokens? I'll show you my chip if you show me yours. Okay? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Soccer. That's not allowed because that was a deal that we made on the same island.
Okay.
That being said, so for those of you who are super confused now because you have no idea what I was talking about, don't worry about it. More to the point though, we are going to be playing with 4 powers in this game, and I will now explain what your special powers do. Some of you are vindictive. If you are vindictive, then immediately upon your death, in any way, shape, or form, you can trigger a token and say, I'm vindictive. You may then name any living player to die with you.
Wait, you can pull someone? You're not gonna pull them.
No,
Not
just
literally
yell their
pull
name.
them, but pull them to.
You can literally just call someone's name and they die.
Okay.
Nikki dead.
So,
Really?
so for those
She's
of
easy to
you,
get off an island. I
so for
wouldn't
those
waste
of you who
that.
think that you can easily murder the small players, be advised they could be vindictive, and if they're not, they should lie about it. Some of you are phoenixes. If you are a phoenix, then immediately upon your death, in any way, shape, or form, you can share your token and say, "I'm the phoenix." We'll then trade out your token for one of these boring blank ones that don't really do anything. But you can go back to any island as if you hadn't died. It's an extra life. Yes.
Do you have to use that card right away, or can you wait?
You cannot wait for very long. You'll need to use it either right away or very closely afterwards. If the round buzzer goes off, you must use it immediately.
I have a question.
Yes.
So we're playing multiple rounds. Is this gonna be our chip the entire time, or do
No.
we change chips?
Define the whole time.
Like the entire hour we're playing? Is this,
No.
okay. So
This
how?
whole entire game lasts 15 minutes. We play over and over again. It gets longer or shorter depending on how long people take to make decisions and deadlines.
Okay.
Cough, cough. As of right now, for these 3 rounds, that's your team. Speaking of teams, by the way, I should mention, half of you are on Team Red, and half of you are on Team Black, except for one of you. One of you is the neutral blue player. The blue player has a blue square on the back of their chip, and they can choose what team they're on at the end of the game. Right before I figure out which team is won, I will call for the blue neutral. That player may then choose at that point in time what team they are on. So if you find the blue neutral player, become best friends. They'll have a size advantage over the other team. Or murder them immediately, because they're probably going to stab you in the back anyways. Some of you are liars. If you're a liar, then the chip, the color that is on your chip is the opposite of your actual team. This player is on red team. This player is on black team. Such is the power of the liar. Use this fact to gain friends, and then murder them. Finally, some of you are Mad Kings. Mad Kings are worth double points at the end of the game. They are incredibly rare and incredibly valuable. Mad Kings are usually the difference between a winning and losing team. Islands are normally only worth 1 point if you control them. So for instance, if you're on red team, you're on black, you're on red, and I'm on black, then red team gets 1 point for this island, black team 1 point for this island, and we cancel each other out, no points for this island. If we're both on red team gets 1 point for this island, because we only control the 1 island. That being said, if someone's a Mad King, the island is now worth double points. So 2 points instead of 1. It'll be boring until you realize that most games are controlled by 1 point. If you're fighting against Mad King, protect them. Keep them alive at all costs. If you're fighting against Mad King, murder them immediately. Those are the rules in play. Any questions?
Can you trade?
You may never trade tokens. You are always stuck with whatever chip you have, unless something weird were to happen, but you're not playing with that one, so don't worry about it.
When you make an agreement, do you have to show both sides, or can you just agree to
You can
show
make
one?
any kind of agreement you want, including sharing just powers, sharing just teams, sharing in exchange for favors, getting a cookie, up to you.
Shutting that. I'm not seeing.
All right.
So personal.
Can we kill our own team?
That is called team killing, and it's hilarious.
We try not to.
Don't, it's a really bad idea, but it's funny for me, so I encourage it.
So this light is not on, is it? Because it's, I can't go there. Okay, but I can go there.
Yeah, you can go there.
Not today.
Oh, there you go.
It's a weird thing. So bizarrely, you'd think it's because it's like a bad contact or something, but it's actually human capacitance, which is the weirdest thing in the world. The fact that you have electricity in your body is actually what's doing that. I know that sounds weird, but like that's the best we've discovered. If you walk close to it, it turns on. If you walk away, it
Yeah,
goes
it's
off.
gonna shock you, Mike.
Weird.
So then how are we gonna know if we can go, are we just always
That is
gonna
the only
stay?
one that's weird.
Yeah, so just don't go this way.
Okay.
Or step on it. It will turn on.
Point is the red lights underneath is what's important
Okay.
for the island being on. So they're
Tasha,
not
what
gonna
you
tell
gotta do is you gotta
otherwise.
pat it like this,
Okay.
and then it'll light up.
I'll just walk
Also,
along.
that will kill you. So don't step in the lava.
I'm ready to start playing.
Yes! God, you guys.
As much as I appreciate trying to trick players to step into the lava, not doing the rules explanation, that's cheap. It's effective. I approve of it. But it's cheap. Alright, so, any other questions? Good. Alright, then the game begins in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Begin. 90 seconds. Move between islands.
Remember,
Game 1, round 1. 95 seconds. Move between islands.
Dead.
So,
That,
exercise
one
time.
second. So that would have been awesome, but there's no blue line connection. Go back. Go
I
back.
haven't seen it.
You're not dead. Go back.
Return to this island.
Am I dead?
No, go back.
70 seconds.
Move
Move between
between
islands.
move. Right talk.
Game 1, round 1.
happened?
I'm trying.
65
You
seconds.
didn't need, he might be on your team.
Now I'm scared. She will
Move
not
between
know.
islands.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Do you want to make a deal? We're supposed to move.
55 seconds. Move between islands.
Share.
Encourage your friends to enter the
Are
lava.
you going to push me? No. Share. You can't push me.
Dad, you have
If I
No, you can.
40 seconds.
I don't know. I don't know.
I think so. I think you're yeah.
Bonus island. Here, bonus island.
That's the bonus island. This island is bonus.
Come here. Come here. I want to.
Dad, you have time. Dad, you have time now. Can your power help you? Phoenix, yes ma'am. 1 moment.
Because I can come back to life.
Take this coin and go back to Amy. Raise on here.
That's the bonus island. Everyone know we'll get a bonus.
Bonus island. 5 seconds.
There.
Exercise caution.
Freeze!
End of round 1.
Do not move. That is the end of round 1. All right, so
There we go.
that is the end of round 1. All dead players now get to make a decision.
Stay on your island.
You're looking at me. Okay.
All of a sudden, Liz
Yes,
Right here is
as
perfect.
fast as possible. Name a word that has to do with dying. Don't worry about it. Anyways, that was a joke. All right. So, anyways, what's happening now is that we are in between rounds. You cannot share tokens, but you can talk and make deals. Meanwhile, one of these islands is the breathing pulsating bonus island. Everyone on the island now gains a bonus. Hello.
This one.
You're on the bonus island.
Yeah.
How do we know?
Pulsating.
Pulsating? Yeah. Pulsating.
Who comes back from the dead?
Do I have to say a color or the person?
A person or no one.
No one.
Okay.
Oh,
No.
she's dead.
That's neither of you.
She's dead. It's time to go sit down.
All right. And now, before we go too much further, I'm going to go ahead and explain what these are. These are fireballs. Fireballs are a special ability. You throw it at an island, that island sinks in a matter of seconds.
Oh.
If you throw a fireball at a sunk island, it comes back up instantly.
Oh.
Fireballs are one-time use. The minute they hit the island, the lava, the wall, or anything else, they're dead balls and do nothing. If a fireball happens to hit a person, nothing happens. If you catch a fireball in midair, though, it's yours.
Oh.
So,
Can you block fireballs?
if you do, then it does nothing, so therefore yes.
So someone hits the island and then I catch it. I can still
Then
use
it's
it.
a used ball.
Got it.
Only snatched from in midair doesn't count. For
So everyone gets a ball?
No, the ghosts decide who gets a fireball. And they've decided that you are deserving of a fireball.
I don't get one.
Hey, Mike, she heard you not bring her alive.
The ghosts also think that there are too many islands.
Oh.
So they're going to sink some.
Uh-oh.
2 islands are going to start rapidly flashing and sinking. And the second round will begin. Do you have a question?
So where do I get a point from?
Oh, no, you had the ability to bring someone back and you did.
Oh, okay. Okay. Don't tell them that.
Oh my god, if the ball hits the island, then I'm dead?
Well, no.
You
You have a chance to jump.
It starts sinking and you should run.
So you gotta make sure you
2 islands, yeah, 2
Speaking of islands sinking and running, the second round begins and 2 islands will sink and you should run in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Begin. Move between islands.
I'm addicted.
Who dies with you?
Tasha.
85 seconds. Move between islands. Game 1, round 2.
Come on. One leg of the deal.
No.
75 seconds.
Stay away. How do you stay away from someone?
Hey!
Bonus line has appeared. Bonus island.
That's the bonus island.
Wait.
We can make deals even if we're not on the same island.
Oh yeah, you don't
60 seconds. Game 1, round 2.
Can't show
Okay, what?
show
What am I supposed to do? Do you want to kill me or what are you doing? No!
45 seconds. Move between islands. Dead, you have died.
By hand.
Dead, you have died. Who should die with you, ma'am?
Liz.
Head this way, very good.
Dead by vindictive.
30 seconds.
Yeah, dead last.
Somebody, you don't have to die soon. Me and you already made a pact.
Exercise caution.
Chase it, dude! Chase
You have both died.
Well, we are dead anyhow.
Shit, you pulled my arm back!
We're on the same team.
10 seconds.
Any powers?
Okay, girl, let you kill me.
Alright. You dead lands.
5 seconds.
You can kill me too, because I can come back to life.
Oh yeah? I love you.
Freeze! Freeze! Move.
Oh,
Alright, that's the end of round 2. And now. Dead ghost players make a decision.
Like, it's not funny because we work together.
Alright, so. Meanwhile, one of these islands is a big pulsating bonus island.
We jump off together.
I know.
We both
Yeah.
get the berries. But you'll come alive, so you still win.
Yeah, that's what I said.
That's what I'm saying. It is.
I was waiting, I was like, okay, if I can last it again,
Yeah.
then I'll be the winner, because I can come back to life.
That's hilarious.
Alright. You can't share tokens, but you can talk or make deals.
Oh, we already made a deal. We was already
Hey, yeah, we already shared. We're on the same island.
Wait for the ghost to make decisions then.
Yeah, Mike, see, it's not funny anymore because they know what we're going to do. We're both going to eat the berry.
They try to get me out, but they don't know I'm coming back to life.
Yeah. Look, they're like,
Wait a minute. They can see you. Wait a minute.
we don't know. We hold hands together. So we can't do it.
Susan, tell them, they band together.
Ghost decided to award a fireball bonus to you.
That was yours.
And now, 2 islands will sink as chosen by the ghosts, and the third and final round begins in 3, 2, 1, go!
Begin. Move between islands. Final round.
Sink.
Make it count.
No blue line connection, go back.
Oh, I can't jump islands?
There's no blue line connection.
Oh.
Back to this island. And she sunk, so you're dead.
So then I can come back to life.
Yes, you can. Go back to any island you want.
70 seconds. Move between islands.
I said jump way over there.
Final round.
Hold hands and walk together.
Yeah, come on, do this. Go. 1, 2,
You're both dead! Dead, both of you!
We want them to come back into play.
55 seconds.
TPK! Everyone is dead! 0-0!
We wanted everybody to come back in and play. Yeah.
Or you could have sat down and game early. Never mind.
Oh, okay.
Whatever. Alright, sure, fine. Chip's back, let's play again.
Wait, were you guys on the same team?
No.
Choose your
We're both not
team.
together. So you guys come back in.
I didn't know what team was
Finally,
right
it
on.
didn't matter.
No, I didn't want to ask. I'm like, get everybody eliminated and then we'll figure it out.
Even everyone
But
lost.
I made a pact with 2, so I doubled her out. I was like, what you got? Okay, we gotta go kill each
We
other.
made a pact, so we walked off together.
You guys should have held hands.
We did. You didn't
We
see
did.
that?
We did.
It's really hard to see. It's
Yeah,
really hard
we
to
both
see.
stepped up the same island.
Compete at it.
Alright,
We held
so.
hands and walked off.
So,
No,
just throw this out
He
here.
still has a chip.
There you are. Alright. The game's gonna be over in 30 seconds. Also, you can just sat down to end the round early. So that you wouldn't have, never mind, whatever. It's fine,
We're
it's fine.
dramatic.
Yeah.
Let's try this again. So, this second game game, exactly the same as the first. All the rules exactly the same. The only difference is I'm throwing in some new powers. We are now going to play with the clerics. The clerics are very special because they actually have 2 powers instead of just 1. The first is, immediately upon the cleric's death, in any way, shape, or form, they can go to the Deadlands and select any 2 players to replace them. So, use this in order to help out your teammates. Find your team's cleric and become best friends forever. That way, you can get brought back. The cleric may never resurrect themselves.
Wait, was I supposed to have this back?
Yes.
Yeah.
All chips back.
I have to. I'm just laughing and seeing which one do I want.
But it's funny because I was making a pack with Amber and she had the blue one. I said, okay, we're on the same team.
And what happened to her? Who pushed her over?
Liz.
Liz. And that's why she said, Liz going with me.
Liz, you have to see if they're on the same team.
I don't have to do anything. Ruthless, man.
Meanwhile, we're also going to play with one more power. We now play with the Guardian. The Guardian is very special because the Guardian is not on Team Red, and they are not on Team Black. They actually win automatically at the end of the game with the winning team as long as they're alive. And being alive shouldn't be that hard because they cannot be killed by the Vindictive. They cannot be killed by the lava. They can walk through the lava.
How they die?
Yeah, wait, what? How did they die?
Murder.
See, here's the thing, actually. There is only one way the Guardian dies. The Guardian dies if 4 or more players die in the same round. So they're going to use their hands and arms to shove players back onto islands, keeping as many of them alive as humanly possible. The Guardian's job is to save.
What color you got?
In order to help out the Guardian will have access to this, the Guardian's Blessing. The Guardian's Blessing is this laser pointer, and protects anyone whose beam it is on from any and all lava effects for as long as the beam is on them. So as an example, go ahead and step into the lava. She's alive and totally fine. And entirely fine. Oh hey, Pony, you're dead.
What? The laser beam has to be on you.
If the beam goes off the body, the person you're saving dies unless they are not in lava. And due to the nature of beams, it only works when the person whose beam is actually touching. So you're safe and totally fine unless someone in front doesn't like you. In which case, now he's protected and you're not.
Oh!
Even though I'm trying to save you. Now, it also doesn't save dead corpses. So if someone is already in the lava, the beam does nothing. Also, the beam does not protect against Vindictive, but the Vindictive does don't count, so that's fine. Alright, so, if you have any, Guardian can get the laser pointer whenever the game starts.
Does all of them have color on it, correct?
Every single chip has a color on the back except the Guardian.
What did you, Sarah?
She gets the laser beam at the beginning of the game if she wants it anyway.
If she winds up being the Guardian, it's going to be obvious who the Guardian is because they're going to be the one walking around in the lava.
I'm saying you can't.
I'm asking for a friend.
Alright, so anyways, game begins
4 people fall off.
Toothpaste.
in 7,
Toothpaste.
6, 5, any questions? 4, 3, guess not, 2, 1, game start.
Begin. Move between islands. Shoot.
Wait,
Take 2 rounds.
So I can talk.
85
Stay
seconds.
low.
Move over islands. Exercise muscles.
Guardian is saving you. Okay?
75 seconds.
Well, let's put you first.
Dead, you have died, sir. And this
Mickey, that was messed up.
Your toes.
Go back to
So keep saving people.
60 seconds.
Don't let anyone control you alive. Also, you can use your body too to stop people too.
Bonus on does appear. Bonus on. Look how it glows with bonus. 45 seconds.
Wall, they touched the wall, you gotta go.
We made an
The
agreement.
wall is out.
We made an agreement. and she forgot and she killed me. To show, right?
40 seconds.
And not to kill each other. Oh, you didn't die, yeah? Okay.
Move between islands. Game 2, round 1.
Deal, deal,
She
deal.
would have been dead otherwise. So,
Bonus time. Look how we look. 25 seconds.
Let's see what you got.
Move between
Over
islands.
here so you can kind of watch.
15 seconds.
you don't care if the team wins. You just want to make sure no one dies.
3, 2, 1, go.
10 seconds.
Save my guardian.
Save my guardian.
I'm saving you. The guardian's saving you.
5 seconds. Bonus out.
Grab it.
5 seconds.
Thank you.
Bonus out. Freeze. Do not move. Stay on your island. Do not move. End of round 1. Very good.
I found is on the opposite team on me. I hate that.
Round 1 complete. Stay on your island.
Every person I meet is opposite team. 3 people.
All right. Freeze. Guardian, 2 players die, which means that you are still alive.
Oh, if 4 died, then I'm out.
If 4 die, you're out, but 2 died, so that means you are still within your threshold and still okay.
Thank you.
Now, that is the end of round 1. You cannot move from islands, you cannot share tokens, but you can talk and make deals. Meanwhile, when these islands with a green pulsating bonus island. Everyone on the island will now gain a bonus.
Can't change.
Hello, you're on the bonus island. Oh man, nobody's here. Well, if nobody likes the bonus island, I'm just gonna get rid of it then.
Oh.
Damn it. Where you going now?
Oh, he's dead. Never mind.
All right, the ghosts are making decisions. While they do so, you can talk amongst yourselves, make deals, but you cannot share and you cannot move between islands. Go back.
I cannot move between islands. Ah!
You mean business.
Yeah.
I am just gonna sit there.
We're not the same team. No, just right now. I'm just gonna go over there.
You can't change islands.
Yeah.
Fine. I'll go over there and then I'll go somewhere else and then we're fair game.
Meanwhile, by the way, a couple helpful tips. Be sure people actually call out the guardian when they're dying because.
Oh, they have to call someone.
No, you don't have to, but it's helpful. Because some people are dying, you don't want either of them to die. So hopefully, if someone's about to get killed, they can call for the guardian and you can go over and help them.
I don't do anyway. I just do
No, you don't have. No, you don't have to. But there's a slight issue with that, which is that I don't know if you realize, but people move a lot.
Yeah.
And so if you're trying to save her and someone in front blocks you, then she gets killed. So moving.
Oh, I can. Yeah,
You can go anywhere. Yeah, no. I mean, you can stay as a turret, but I recommend moving around. The ghosts have also decided to award a fireball bonus to you.
Wait,
That's what.
Hers.
that doesn't
Go
count
back.
on my island, right?
No, it's not there. All right, cool.
Somebody felt bad for you.
The ghosts have also said that there are way too many islands, so they're gonna sink some. 2 islands will sink, and the second round begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go, go, go!
Begin. Move between islands. Game 2, round 2.
I knew it.
6, 3, 2, 1. Island stop.
85 seconds.
Guardian,
You have time
save.
now.
Guardian, save.
Guardian, save me.
Oh, you're out. You're
No,
out.
but
You're
you're
out.
out.
Yeah, you. That's out.
No, this isn't the island.
Yes.
75 seconds.
No, she's
Ted, you have
I'm the
time.
clerk.
Two of them are dead.
Clerk.
Clerk.
Grab 2 people and bring them back to life.
4 is what you're looking for.
Get 2 people, bring them back to life.
Yes, sir.
So I had to go in there.
You the liar!
2 dead
She's
people.
the liar!
Still good.
No! She's the liar!
Guardian save. Guardian saving you.
55 seconds. Move between islands.
Two people were
Game 2, round 2.
Save.
Saved by Guardian.
Guardian save.
45 seconds. Bonus island has appeared. Bonus island.
I'm red.
Michael pay attention.
Look how it glows with
Yes, you
bonus.
can check.
That's the bonus island.
I was bonus. Ted, you have
Dead.
time. 30 seconds.
You're safe, but you're dead.
Hey, wait.
Liar.
Yeah, you lied on me too. You're right.
I know she got me too. Michael.
20 seconds.
If anyone else dies, you're toast. Don't let anyone else
Oh, wait,
die.
never mind. I thought we had.
Desirable bonus island.
We do. Okay. You know someone
15
else?
seconds.
You know someone
There are
else?
3 deaths, your maximum score.
Things that's
Nikki's black.
Yeah, that's nasty.
They're all in line, so you might want to.
Classified bonus
I
island.
can't give you one on my.
That's a bonus island.
5
Oh, hey,
seconds.
go in there. Go in there.
Freeze! Do not move. Stay on your island. Do not move. End end of round 2.
That's the end of round 2. Guardian, 3 players down, which means that you're just barely still alive.
Excellent work.
All right,
Oh wait,
so
we did. That was this one.
Yeah.
meanwhile, hello, you're on the bonus island. Who comes back from the dead?
Don't
Not
pick
saying
the
no.
liar.
Let me know.
Can't look.
You can't let. I don't know how to do
Not
it.
Liz
Ask for
either.
advice from this room.
Okay.
What did he
Not
look like?
two.
Two back.
Isn't she red?
Two back.
Asian.
I don't know what color she is. You said don't bring Sarah back.
No,
She's
she's
a
a
liar.
liar.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Sam is black, Liz is black.
Yeah, I don't want to bring
Go
her
back to the
back.
bonus
No.
island.
There.
Which one?
We don't bring black back.
Is she on your team?
I don't know.
Shoot.
She said she was. Unless she's another liar.
Two.
But didn't Sarah push her out? Yeah, so no. Well, I don't know that you.
Because Sarah's a liar.
Shoot.
Can't share tokens right now. Cannot move to another now, but you can talk what you like. On.
This is hilarious.
Sorry, that connection.
You guys should stop drinks.
Should be on.
Okay, that's cool.
Oh, they do.
Okay, so yes, but we gotta stay the same. He said he's.
I think it's the same game.
I decide to award a fireball bonus to you. The ghosts have also
Do
decided
you know if she's good?
you can use.
I don't know.
Sing
I just brought her
or
back
raise
anyway. See,
I know.
because we couldn't bring back Liz
Ghosts have also decided that they're away to the island.
He's with me. I know that.
If you hit it on
Yeah,
one split up, it
So
sinks your nose.
y'all should find out if you're on the same team.
You can light it up and
The third and final round begins in 5,
He's good.
Are any islands leaving?
I'm like
3,
We gotta get the girl.
2,
But
1.
sick right now, so we're
Begin. Move the
Let's
ghost.
move.
That's too slow. That's dead.
65 seconds. Move between islands.
Dead.
Oh, yes.
Third and final
Guardian
round.
save.
Dead, you have died, sir.
Right, dead. That island sunk.
Dead.
She's already down.
Dead, you have
That's
died.
the 4th death. Guardian is dead.
Phoenix, come this way, man. Very good now.
No, it's a Phoenix.
Where do I go?
Anywhere you want. No, that last second was a Phoenix. Doesn't count.
Does not count. Guardian, still in play. Very good. 55 seconds.
so, like,
You don't let a single other person die.
okay.
55 seconds. Final round. Make it count. Resolve your differences.
we're all on the same team. We're gonna beat her.
Oh, they're after you.
No, she's gonna get 1. We're gonna get 3.
You can keep your laser on here. You can carry her costume.
Yeah, but this
30 seconds.
She's like, I don't want to get pushed. There's 3 of them. Don't fall on your own.
I can try.
25 seconds.
Oh, we're supposed to be playing?
No, dead,
Yes.
dead balls.
You're gonna laser me? Well, yeah, I have you.
Saved by Guardian. Saved by Guardian.
Wall touch. Dead.
See, I'm saving everybody though.
Standing in lava. Dead.
That's dead. Guardian dead.
I thought I saved
Guardian is
everybody.
dead.
Oh, you died when they died, unfortunately.
Look at that, like she's the one.
15 seconds.
I don't know.
See, it went on the poster.
Are you though? Your feet were in the lava, and also Guardian can't save you. So.
I think both of them fell off.
Oh,
Rewind. Rewind.
what did you see?
We both fell. We both fell. We both
I
fell.
believe they both fell.
You really think so?
Well, I think she might have been okay, actually.
What Guardian's laser stopped working the minute the 4th person died. Then that's dead and dead.
It was still throwing it.
In a Puzzalarium record, another cold game is a TPK, 2 in a row. Everyone is dead. Woo! Oh, Lord. Chip's back, let's play again. Woo! Let's play again. It's back.
Get away from Nikki.
Hey, Nikki, you got the ball. How did you not use it?
Yeah, and I split the island so you're alone, then you don't have to share with it.
That was hilarious.
I'm sorry.
Here we go.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to knock anyone down. I don't want to knock anyone down. I'm the pacifist.
You're supposed to hit. You're like food checking us.
Okay, so I didn't know what I was doing.
Still
When I lasered you over.
You were hurting
I
our
wasn't
team.
supposed to do that. I killed you and myself. Oh!
There is no supposed supposed to have, should not, there is no should have, should not have, but yes, that is what
I
happened.
didn't know when I did that made you go. Like I was thought I was protecting you the whole way.
Yeah, you technically were. She was committing suicide. You're preventing her from committing suicide.
Because I was crossing your butt. So
Yeah, because you were in lava. So the lava should have killed you. But since you were walking through the lava and protected, you couldn't die. That's how you were able to get across. So that was correct. The end result.
because Felipe said I should have
Yeah.
made you stay there.
The end result wound up meaning that you basically let her bowling ball the rest of them.
Yeah.
You see that, yeah?
Guardian.
I just don't want to slip.
Oh, we do.
Cheater! No, I'm just kidding.
All right, so let's see here. Let's make things a bit more interesting. All right, so in a desperate attempt for me to try to keep anyone alive, we're going to throw in the clingers. The clingers are very interesting because the clinger works like this. Hi, I'm the clinger. You can't leave now.
Oh.
She's now stuck on this island and trapped here until I decide to leave.
got married.
Once I have left, you are now free to go wherever you want. But hey, guess what?
Now you're stuck.
Yeah, you're stuck now. This continues for every island I go to, and I can't turn this off.
Okay, that's my question.
You knock people out.
Yeah, so you think of obviously, well, if there's someone I don't like, I think we've established a very good metric for getting rid of these people. But here's the problem, right? The clinger is also clung to the island. So if you bump me off, I am clung back to the island. Boing, I come back.
So you can't die.
Well, not exactly. I can still be killed by vindictive. I can still be killed by being stupid.
So if you step yourself off.
Either by my own, either by mistake or on purpose, I die. Yes.
But if I bump you off.
If you guys bump me off, I join back. But it's mutual non-aggression because if I try to knock you off, it doesn't work either. You bounce back. It's a mutual non-aggression.
Okay.
I can't kill you and you can't kill me. However, a third party can come in and steamroll you.
Oh.
I don't protect other people. It's just I can't kill you and you can't kill me. All right. So, and yes, fireballs absolutely are strong against the clinger. So, if you fireball the clinger's island, well, they should probably leave. Because if they don't, they will die. Oh, one more thing I should probably mention. If you're the clinger, I strongly recommend you figure out who the other clinger is and avoid them at all costs.
Oh, there's two? Avoid them?
Well, why do you think that is?
They could both knock each other out.
Each denies passage from their island. So if the two clingers wind up on the same island, they become a black hole.
Oh.
Neither of them can leave. Unless someone sings their own, she's singing left.
Coins should be out. Everyone should have only one.
All right. If you have any questions, now's the time to ask. We've thrown in some more complex rules, so I would expect that asking would happen. If you want to ask a question about your chip or are afraid about revealing yourself, you can ask for private questions.
Private questions?
Yeah.
What color am I?
Colorblind.
Yeah,
I don't know all these
I don't know what
colors.
color am I?
The red one is like really hard to see against the orange because it's like fading. So I was like,
So we don't want to
She's like on the guardian.
now and doing the light.
yeah, I'm like,
Okay, I know I'm fine, but dude.
those are kind of dangerous. I've almost fallen on those just from
Oh,
watching.
Well, the good thing about this is if you stand up here, you can't get bumped with your hips really easy.
Oh,
No,
and
but-
one more thing.
I closed my shoulder.
So these are islands called capital islands, and now I'm going to add in the reason why they are the way they are. Capital islands can sink in tiers now. Level 1 sunk, level 2 sunk, entire island sunk.
Oh. So you can basically save yourself. If
Thank
you
you.
go up here.
And then you're on
You
the
just step
top.
up there.
Yes, that's
When you fall from up there.
No, because if you still got a pass, you can just jump.
now,
If you're nimble.
and important,
Contact
yes,
on your feet.
actually. Now, pay attention, the light that is under here designates whether that tier is on. So, bear that in mind. So as an example,
You just have to look on the.
You can.
his entire his butt is fine, but his feet are not. Yeah.
Wait, that's a good question. Real quick.
Let me sit
The
down.
blue lines, that's the entire, doesn't matter what level, right?
Right. Because technically you can still go to this island.
Like
Just
the-
you'll have to be very careful about it.
Okay. So you go.
No, the top
Top
tier.
only
I
top
ain't got
tier.
legs long enough for that.
Only long.
See, now the top two are okay.
I got cabbage patch legs.
Fireballs will only affect the tier they hit. Also, islands only sink from the bottom from the bottom up and raise from top down because that's how physics works.
So if I hit the top tier with the fireball, nothing's gonna happen.
No, if you hit the top tier with fireball, the bottom tier is affected because it sinks
Okay.
level over time.
Okay, let's go.
All right. Bear that in mind. That is now active. Game begins then. In 7, 6, 5,
I'm about to fall off my own
4,
self.
3, 2, 1, go.
Begin. Move between islands. 90 seconds.
Okay, go
Free
ahead.
round 1. 85
Sarah,
seconds.
can I go there?
Yes.
Someone push. I want to see if they're on the same team, if that's okay.
Bonus island
Okay.
cleared.
You gotta
Bonus
stay here till I
island.
move anyway. I'm the clinger too, so you gotta stay in.
Move between islands. Game 3, round 1.
So can we see what team?
Yeah, and I'll get people too. Great.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, shoot. No, not.
Okay, so
60 seconds.
That worked out.
Between islands.
Yeah, we can go to
You guys
another
have to stay
island.
here.
Wanna go
I'm
first?
the clinger.
Here's the
Game
thing.
3, round 1.
okay, okay.
50 seconds.
I don't know what's going on.
Okay, wait a second. Wait a second.
45 seconds.
So you wanna come on over? We can make a deal.
Can we? I'm not gonna do anything. I'm not.
Encourage your friends into the lava.
Yeah, no.
but he got there.
No, you're both trapped on this island.
Oh!
You're strapped too though, right?
Actually, no.
Twice over.
30
Okay.
seconds.
So then one of us can move though, can't we?
No. She and I passed to your island.
20 seconds.
You're trying to build someone into your island. Wait,
Okay, so we good though. We good until somebody sinks us.
15 seconds.
They're stuck on there.
Someone get one. I got a fireball.
I can't get to her. You can't get water.
10 seconds.
If I go there.
So we're good because now they gotta fight it out.
5 seconds.
Yeah, it's a bonus island.
Bonus island.
Okay.
Freeze! Do not move.
That's the end of round 1.
Stay on your islands. Do not move.
Alright, so, and now, all dead players will make a decision.
No one's dead. Oh, no.
Everyone was so nice
Oh, yeah.
that nobody died. I guess then that means then that, first off, good job, Guardian.
So skill.
But second, of course, there are no players to choose which island is safe now.
So you guys do it.
Oh, good idea. I guess we'll do that then. But you know, since we're the ones thinking the islands and not the ghosts, I think we'll sink double the number of islands. So let's sink 4 islands.
Oh man. So now we can move. Wait.
Yeah.
Or we gotta move together.
If your island,
That's okay.
if two clears are stuck on an island together, the only way to get off is if the island starts flashing. If it does, you can scatter in different directions.
Okay. There we go.
Let's go with this island.
I strongly recommend you run away in different ways.
Time out. Can I beam someone and hold someone?
Yes.
Oh,
The only issue with that, the only issue with that is that he's not protected by you touching him.
You have to actually physically keep
Yeah,
him.
Yeah, you gotta keep
You have
it on
to
the
physically keep him off the lava.
Put him on your.
Just hold on
Get
to
him
it.
on your back.
That's a
Can
lot.
you get on your back?
Yeah,
Oh my god.
it's not a good idea. I strongly recommend against it. You don't can.
Dire serious.
Okay, sink some islands. Let's go.
All right.
I'm ready to move.
And now, as chosen by the me, 4 islands will go down. Let's get rid of this one and, oh yeah, that one for sure. You gotta get rid of this one. And let's sink this one
Both of these guys are the cleaners.
and this one.
Yeah, avoid them like a hawk.
Game begins. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. The fireball bonus. The fireball bonus goes to me again. How nice. And now, the game begins and 4 islands will sink in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Begin. Move between islands.
This one's good.
Round begun.
85 seconds.
You can't go nowhere.
Game 3, round 2.
Dead! Too slow.
Yeah.
Who dies with you?
Move between islands.
Go right there.
Bonus line does appear. Go and decide your way.
Kick me out. Are you gonna kick me out?
65
You
seconds.
want to make deals? When are you gonna kill me?
Encourage your friends into the lobby.
But I can't go in.
I don't know anything else.
55 seconds.
Oh, she's on the same team.
She's with us?
Yeah, she's with us.
Game 3, round 2.
Okay.
That one real quick. Hold up.
I want to get over there.
Yeah, can I piggyback? Like, can I piggyback?
Dead, you have died.
Say the Guardian. Guardian's standing
Say
here.
bye.
I think.
No, you go there.
Oh,
I go
no,
there.
I get back.
Okay.
Mario, help me.
And I'm
40 seconds.
No, I know. I'm serious. I look.
Can you
Look. Him.
Clinger, clinger.
Oh, you're the
Show me
clinger.
your thing.
25 seconds.
Hey, so someone else. If I,
Someone wanna run?
oh,
I
you
can.
guys
3 rounds.
Hey, Nikki, we're on the same team. We're good. Hey, you can't knock me out.
Clinger.
Oh wait, that's not how it
Wait,
is.
no, she's the cleaner.
Cleaner.
Yeah,
Sir, you must go
Clinger's
back.
stuck. You gotta go back.
Clinger's activated.
Oh, I forgot.
5 seconds.
Until she leaves, you're stuck.
Oh.
Freeze! Do not move. Stay on your islands. Do not move. End of round 2.
That was hilarious. Alright, so. That is the end of round 2.
I wanted to see your token. That's why.
Alright, so Guardian, you're still alive. Because not enough players died, so well done. Alright. One of these houses is a big pulsating bonus island. Oh, now being a bonus. Hello.
Sorry.
You're on the bonus island.
Cool.
Who comes back from the dead?
Felipe's dead. Can I look?
Amazing you forgot
And
about them
Amber.
already.
No.
The player on the bonus island.
There's a guardian.
Tosh having too much fun being the guardian.
Yeah.
Do this job. I'll take.
She's like, I don't have any.
You want to be safe? I'll save.
She have a fairy wand. You should have a wand, like a fairy wand. Pew 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 pew. So you hear me?
I'm embarrassing my husband.
Wait, Sarah.
Ghosts decide to award a fireball bonus
We good?
to you.
Oh.
Alright, and now the ghosts also think there's still too many islands. So they're gonna sink down. 2 islands are gonna sink, and the 3rd and final round begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Begin. Move between islands.
Oh my gosh.
That whole thing went out. That whole thing sunk.
I'm a guardian.
Just save me!
80
Shut up,
seconds.
Amber!
Oh no. Oh.
What?
Move between islands.
Wait, I thought she was a clinger.
Final round.
Sorry.
Oh, your guys are stuck there.
Wait, so now you're clung over
Yeah, now
there?
they're stuck there. Yeah.
Okay,
And now
now
she's
you're
free.
stuck.
That's how it works.
65 seconds.
Island dead.
I gotta say, go over there. If we're not the same team, just go back. No pushing.
55 seconds.
Yeah, right.
Come on, Sarah.
Final round. Resolve your differences.
Oh, I couldn't.
Come on.
It's okay.
And you
50
kinda
seconds.
did. You were like,
Dead. You have died, sir. Saved by Guardian.
Save.
Go to any raised island.
Sam, don't trust her.
45 seconds.
I don't care if it's her birthday.
40 seconds.
If you try coming around, you're not gonna win.
Who has a little bomb?
Oh, wait. Hey, stay on me.
Here, Sarah.
Final round.
Come over here.
Oh, shoot!
Come over here. Just stay on me.
I'm sorry, but the Guardian was focused elsewhere. You're dead.
Oh, you have died, ma'am.
Dead.
Can your power help you?
How vindictive!
Sam
Who should die with you, ma'am?
Mario, please.
Wait, whoa.
You God doesn't say vindictive, but also doesn't count against Guardian.
15 seconds.
Guardian, 3 players are dead. Don't let anyone else die.
Final round. Resolve your differences.
Save me.
10 seconds.
I don't know what I am.
I don't know who's on
I
whose team.
don't know. Wait, I want to find out who's who first. Wait,
You gotta do something good
Are we
soon.
saying
5,
You're a gentleman. Why
4,
don't you reveal
3, 2, 1. Freeze! That's it!
End of game 3.
That's the end game. Now, Guardian, 3 players died. You're still alive. You win with the winning team.
What team are you? What?
Let's find out what team won. So, go back, and find out. All right, so show me your entire chip. That is 1 point for black team. That is a point for red team. That is a point for red team. Flip. That is a red liar. Point for black team. 2-2 stalemate.
Wait, no, I should be able to pick.
You are on the team that wins, but there is no winning team yet. So now we're not done yet. Now we go into overtime.
Or wrestling.
Okay, I do not want to get.
Now, what's going to happen is this. Guardian, you managed to keep everyone alive, which means that now you don't care about the team surviving. You just care about which team wins. So you need to make sure that a team wins. All right, what's going to happen is each island resurrects one person back to their island, and then we have 30 seconds in order to break the tie. If there is still a tie at the end of 30 seconds, then everyone will lose.
Wait, they can bring a person back?
So, who comes back to your island? Amber, resurrection to this island. Who comes back to your island? Go back to this island. Who comes back to your island? Two. You've been resurrected. Go back to this island. Who comes back to your island? All right, go back to this island.
You guys get on this island.
Liz Island. Yeah.
All right. All of your powers still work. All right. So bear that in mind. Game begins in 30-second round in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Begin. 30 seconds. Resolve the stalemate. Dad, you have time.
Yeah, no, not anymore.
20 seconds.
Oh, that works.
Resolve the stalemate very quickly.
Is he with us? I have no idea. Yeah.
Guardian save.
Dad, you have time.
That's up island.
15 seconds.
But I got him.
Stay over there.
Team save of Guardian. The entire time to least be
10 seconds. 5 seconds.
That's enough.
Only save one.
You have Guardian
Freeze.
save, and you're dead. Freeze! Let's see what happened. That is a point for black team. That is a point for black team. Flip. Flip. That is a black player and a black liar. Cancels out. No points.
Okay, we got this.
Flip. That is a red liar. Point for black team. 3-0. All black players and Guardian win.
Incredible.
What was you two? Was you the liar?
Just back.
Also,
back,
so
please.
next time I get a red one, I just help the other team win.
Good job, Mario. Good teamwork.
What you were. Oh.
See, that's what I like. The teamwork.
Thank you all so much for playing The Floor is Lava. We hope you enjoyed yourselves.
Thank you.
We had a group photo. Group photo.
Team photo time. Team photo time.
Everyone up on the central island.
Can we take individual ones too?
Yes.
Okay.
Do as you will.
You like to?
Put short people on top of the island. Nicole, get up there.
You're not a team player. You push me.
on that island too.
You dress in your training
Stand on
party.
an
You
island.
push me.
Sarah up front.
Sarah's got to lay down up front.
Lay down. Sexy pose, Sarah. Sexy pose.
Everyone look at the camera and say, ahoy hoy.
Ahoy!
Oh, no.
Wondrous. Thank you all so much.
Thank you.
All right, we won, Sam.